Hey everyone, let's unbox and take a look at Pikachu and Poke Ball by Lego Pokemon. This is set number 72152, contains 2,050 pieces, retails for $199.99, and this set was provided by the Lego Group for review. Thank you, Lego, and this is essentially what we're going to be taking a look at today. And yeah, Poke Ball. I always thought that was one word, but I guess it's two. And yeah, it looks like he's just sitting on a stand looking pretty. Yeah, I mean, it's Pokemon, right? I mean, what can go wrong? Here's the side of the box with the Pikachu, and here's the back, and yeah, that's essentially what it is. And we have some dimensions here. Let's see if I can bring this in and dial it in for you. 35 centimeters tall, or 13.5 inches tall. We got 39 centimeters wide by 15.5 inches wide. Yeah, I mean, it's big, and it's just meant more or less like a shelf queen. What, is things supposed to come off here? I hope not. I think it can be removed from the stand. I don't know yet. I haven't unboxed this one to even build it, so we'll have to take a look at all that. Very rare I need a box cutter, but I guess for Pokemon you do need it because these are very big sets. Let's see what we have in here. Obviously we're going to have parts, but how is it packed? Well, I'm pretty much the only one that does these whole unboxings. We're going to have to inspect it together, right? Alright, well here we go. Let's see what we have in there. Alright, ta-da, right there. Well, we have a bunch of numbered bags. That's good, with a bunch of dust and stuff inside. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pour this out off frame, of course, and we're going to put them back in the box. It's just easier that way. Now let's just leave it like this. And we're going to take a look at all the bags and see what we have in here. Okay, well, we got, at least we know there's 8 bags. That's always good. And I think the easiest thing to do is to just do it like this. See what we have in here. And the whole point about unboxing is just to see how the set's packed, what's involved. So, well, we know there's 15 bags. And also, I'll know how to break the set down when I film. Okay, but now we know there's 16. We've got a 9. We'll put that one right there. Hopefully there's only 16 bags in here. And if you're on my second channel, you know, but if you're not, I'm getting tired of big sets. So we're going to take a look here. Stuff that right in there. 11. Now I could have looked up online, but you know, I don't want to ruin the surprise for myself. So it looks like we get 16 numbered bags, full of fun and excitement. That's even better. But we got a phone book in here. Let's see what we got in there. You gotta like my channel, right? We go for the whole enchilada. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything else? Nope. That is what we got there. What is that, about a ½ inch? Yeah. And we'll go through the building guide on the second channel. I just want to see, does it come with at least a brick separator? Indeed it does. It only comes with one. It looks more like a solo build, but it looks like we're going to be in for a lot of parts here. Yeah, not too bad. Oh yeah, we won't see that for a while. But it doesn't look all that bad. This looks very interesting indeed. So you want to see me assemble this set in several installments, head over to my second channel. We're going to build this, come back and take a closer look. Well, here is Pikachu all assembled, and it's a very interesting build. In addition, we do have the stand and the Poke Ball, which is really interesting. So we're going to take a quick 360 spin tour here. Now everything can detach from the base, which is cool. I do like these lightning bolts around the edges here that could be rotated if you want, so make it look a little more random. And yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's basically like a trophy. It's just meant to sit and look pretty. Well, let's get up and close and personal here with the Pokeball. Now this does close up. I have it in the open position. You have to take this piece out here to put that in there to close it. I've done that in the build installments, so if you want to check those out, you're more than welcome to do so. I kept it open because that's what the instructions showed. I thought, well, let's just do that. It's also got a notch at the bottom to stick on this stub here, so you can put that right back on there really easily. Now we got Pikachu. That's a fully posable brick-built animal. We got to be careful with him, though. He can be a bit fragile. These parts of his legs don't move, but his feet do move. That's where the thing goes. Yeah, that doesn't look too friendly, does it? And here's the tail. It's only held in by this. You got to be very careful with that. His limbs do move. His head doesn't move all that much. I'm not going to try to force it, but his ears are posable too. And I'm being very careful here not to break anything. And here's the back. And in order to keep his tail up, you have to take this plate and move it to kind of pinch up into here to keep the tail like this. But when you put it on the stand, you could either have the tail stick up or have the tail flop down. I think it looks better flop down, so that's how I'm leaving it. That's what the instructions called for. But he's also posable too. Now, I'm going to set him off to the side and hope I don't break him, because here we got the stand. Okay, you can obviously tell right here, 25. They should have had this highlighted a bit better, but I think it was meant like an Easter egg. Well, now I spoil it, but yeah. You got this right here, which looks really cool. Got these lightning bolts here. This doesn't seem like this is strong to hold Pikachu, but apparently it is. And here's this thing in the back. And that's pretty much what it is for the stand. Now there's one thing I need to show here, is at the bottom. This piece here is used to put on the bottom of Pikachu, so you'll just fold this thing out here. And you would basically put this up in Pikachu's rear, and I'm going to say that for added stability if you want him to sit on a table like this. Of course, you got to make the tail stick up. You got to move this piece. So you have to do some stuff to reposition him, but he's pretty sturdy with this in here. Without this in here, he's really unstable. So you're going to go lay down and take a nap. So when we're done with this, we got to fold this back out, and then I got to stick it in here. Now, for those who are curious, I had to show this, because I didn't know what this was until the very end. This hole in the bottom. So it's a nice, good place to store those extra pieces. So all the parts that come with this set can be stored within the model. That's even better because you don't have to lose them. And yeah, putting everything back on here is not too bad, except for the paint peeling off of my turntable setup here. Means I gotta do some homework and fix that. So I'll put the Pokeball back on here. I mean, it's a nice display piece, but that's what this really is. It's just a display piece to be admired. This is really not a playable model, unfortunately. This is the most critical area, shoving that right in there, and yeah, I'll leave that for your imagination. But looking at this in person versus on the box, it is impressive for what it is. It's not bad looking at all. But I can imagine I'm going to have to dust this once in a while because I'm probably going to keep Pikachu around for a bit. But overall, though, it's a very interesting build here. So we're going to start the review here with play value. And this is just merely a display piece, nothing more. I mean, the Pikachu is posable, but he's very limited on certain things. So honestly, for me, I would just keep him on the stand, or if you want to put him on a shelf in a display case, just take this off. The stand, it wasn't too bad. So there's just not a whole lot of play value with this. Build quality, I'd say, is pretty good, but you are going to experience some parts falling off during the build, which is normal for something like an animal figure. But for the most part, Pikachu is very strong and sturdy. Had nothing really fall off major. Like when I was building something would crumble. As far as for handling this, I haven't had anything fall off. I'm sure if I was roughhousing with this or I'd purposely dropped it, I'm sure he's going to take a splat, but I mean, it'd be game over for him. But I mean, it's not bad for the build quality. Build experience, on the other hand, was something else. It was a fun set to put together. Now, all you see here is yellow, red, white, and black, with some blue, right? And some brown. There is a lot of colors hidden in this build. We're talking a rainbow arrangement of parts. Lego really snuck in a bunch of colors in this set. It looked like I was putting together a Lego Classic or a Lego Creator set. It was just a bunch of random colored parts. But I was pretty pleased with it because it made the build interesting. I wasn't bored with it. There was a lot of bright, cheerful colors for what we ended up with. You can't even see any of those colors in here. It's just, it looks normal, but inside of all this, it's all rainbow colors. So if you're looking for something with a lot of bright, colorful pieces, here you go. Now, I don't expect anybody to part this one out. Even I'm really kind of torn, but I think I'm going to keep the Pikachu and just get rid of the base. Because the base was just kind of more or less just an afterthought, I think. For me, I'd rather just keep Pikachu and just have him on a shelf in a cabinet. Other than that, just having him sitting on the stand. I mean, this is nice to set on a desk or a nightstand or a dresser, but trying to dust all that out is going to be a pain. But overall, though, if you're looking for a really fun, colorful build experience, here you go. Now, the set could be built by up to 2 people. One person could build all this here, and another person could build Pikachu. So I'd say 2 people can comfortably put this one together. But overall, though, if you're looking for a very fun, colorful build experience, despite of the final outcome, this is it. This one's got a lot of stuff. For just a display piece, the build experience did keep my interest. Lots of interesting building techniques, too. Just so much. Now, for the final score, I got to give this one an 8 out of 10. Basically, just due to build quality. Like I said, there's some pieces that are going to fall off. But at least the set does come with the brick separator. It does come with the printed building guide. It comes with everything. And the building guide is laid out in such a way that it breaks down the build, tells you what to do and what not to do to make this thing work. But I think it was all down to build quality on this one, which is not bad at all. 8 out of 10 for build quality, which is around average. But as you can see, nothing's fallen off. It seems very well built for what it is, especially for a display piece, and it's pretty heavy. But I'm not dissatisfied with it. In summation, I enjoyed this one. It was really fun to put together. And now for looking at it now for, what is it, $199.99, it's not that bad of a bargain for this. You are getting a really good fun build experience with it. But just as a display piece, it's got to be maintained, keep the dust off. I'm not sure. You know, if this had like a minifigure or some other hidden stuff inside, would have been better. Maybe one day, but we get a looks like a full-size, maybe 1-to-1 Pikachu. It's just cool to look at. It's really nice, but it's merely just a display piece, nothing more. But tell me what you think.